Knowledge there will always be differences among friends. Both under at the White House.
Lance Armstrong has always denied doping, but now 60 Minutes reports that a longtime member of Armstrong's inner circle, a man named George Hanseaty, has told federal authorities he saw the Tour de France legend use performance-enhancing drugs. And California authorities have arrested a woman accused of trying to sell a moon rock for $1.7 million. Moon rocks are considered national treasures. It's illegal to sell them. This is AP.
Good afternoon from the McCarthy Wholesale Traffic Center. I'm Jay Lynn, and according to the California Highway Patrol, Highway 101 is looking okay in Santa Maria. However, getting into Templeton, northbound side of the 101, just before you get to Los Cabos Road, reports of a pretty bad crash involving an overturned truck blocking lanes here. So if you do see that, well, setting a time traffic line is 888-500-5003. Again, that wreck is in Templeton, northbound 101 before you get to Los Cabos. And the National Weather Service is calling for partly cloudy skies tomorrow with a high of 68. Subject brought to you by Spa Resort Casino. Get out of the rat race and into something more comfortable. Spa Resort Casino in downtown Palm Springs. Enjoy a winning casino, relaxing spa, and great dining, all in the gorgeous Palmville oasis. Book your escape at SpaResortCasino.com today. Spa Resort Casino, the big winners are downtown. From the McCarthy Wholesale Traffic Center, I'm Jay Lynn on 1240. Before you trade in or sell your vehicle, see why you get more for your car at McCarthy Wholesale.
You got an electric car. It takes only 40 to work, kids to practice, carry groceries. It gives your honey on a date, and all the vacations. It's a relationship. Take care of your car and your wallet. Print much later coupons on shop-along.com for good service.
Every one of us knows someone who's been affected by cancer. More than 1.5 million Americans have been diagnosed with cancer this year alone. Each one of them faces new challenges and decisions. I'm Patrick Dempsey. I know firsthand how dealing with cancer can impact someone's life. My mother is a 2-time ovarian cancer survivor. Our entire family rallied together to support her. One personal one is not cancer. That is why I support Breakaway from Cancer, an initiative created to about free services and programs for people affected by cancer. Breakaway from Cancer supports the services of 2 nonprofit organizations, the Wellness Community and the National Coalition for Cancer Survivorship, making support, education, and hope available to everyone. These organizations promote quality care and help those touched by cancer take an active role in their recovery and get them the tools they need to live well with and beyond disease. Don't go through this alone. Visit breakawayfromcancer.com to connect to a variety of free services and programs. Public service and Breakaway from Cancer.
It appeared as though an entity pounced on it. It don't bother me at all.
With one ear open.
It was a head with almost like a necklace like these things in our office. In the beginning, I only failed to present.
George Miller.
It is strange how the mind. You could just feel a really evil presence. It is point on the face of this earth.
On video 1240 KSM.
Kevin Beard Show on 1240 KSMX. Warning. The Michael Savage Show contains adult language, adult content, psychological nudity. Listener discretion is advised. morning radio talk show, The Savage Nation. Here is Michael Savage.
Bulls watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tide to find. Because you're mine, I walk the line.
Welcome to the Savage Nation, one of America's great sons, Johnny Cash. And it's open mic to mic. Feel free to call in on any political topic. If you're bored with the personal, then make it political. But with me, the personal is political, and the political is very personal. So in the last hour, I was reading 25 questions that were sent to me by an author who wants to, write something up about me for a book he's doing, etc., blah, blah, blah. And I asked you to join in with your answer to, like, have you any hobbies or what makes you laugh? But don't call about those things. So now I want to launch into something else. As the last hour drew to an end here on the Savage Nation, I was telling you I'm flying high right now on anchovies and D vitamins. I know it sounds weird, like what kind of lunch is that? Where'd you get it? What restaurant? No, I wrote a book. I've written 28 books, and one of my previous field was nutrition. As you know, I'm a famous nutritionist and herbalist. Very proud to say so, by the way. I know the left is really amazing. They try to smear me with my expertise while they themselves love these fields, but because I was in it, suddenly I can't be a conservative, you think? Right? Because I was a nutritionist and an expert herbalist, therefore I must be a left-wing fanatic, moron? It doesn't work that way. Most scientists are conservative, schmuck, except the idiots sold out to the government financing bureaus that count global warming. So anyway, I referred to back in the 70s, I wrote a book called Nutrition Against Aging, and for the research of that book, I remember at that time writing about McCulley's great work on homocysteine levels and driving them down with folate and B6, and also there was a time when anchovies were very, there was a lot of interest in anchovies because they're rich in RNA, they're a superfood, okay? Most people don't like anchovies, so today, I went back to my old writings, and you know what I had? I had a salad for lunch. I know you're really interested in this. But then I took a massive B vitamin dose and anchovies on a half a corn goat cheese pizza that I heated up. And I feel like I'm like electrified, like I'm flying. I must tell you of a dream. That's what I'm trying to get to. It's so important that I remember to tell you this. 4 in the morning, I have a startling dream last night that was directly for the audience. The dream is this. It's about talk radio. And like out of the blue, God comes to me and says in the dream, don't worry about it. Talk radio is going to be bigger than ever in the very near future. And I said, well, why, God? And God says, because with the control over people's mouths and minds in the schools, in the workplace, in their own home, they're afraid to express their views. They cannot express their views virtually anywhere except on talk radio. I said, thank you, God. He said, can I go on with my work now? I said, sure. That was very nice of you. Thanks. It's true. I woke up and I said, what a revelation that was. Because of the communism in the United States of America that's posing as liberalism, you know you're not free to express yourself politically at work. You know that. You're not free to express yourself at a school or university, at the workplace, on a shopping center line. Even in your own house, you're afraid to say something for being reported by the communist liberal bastards. The only outlet you have is talk radio. And I don't really care what anybody says. It's the freest voice in the United States of America, talk radio. I talk, you react. You can call it with anything you want to say. I mean, short of cursing or calling for someone's injury, you can say anything, okay? Talk radio is going to be bigger than ever under this communist dictator that we have in the White House. This petty dictator is making talk radio even more important. So now I want to go into the personal on the Savage Nation. I just feel like all my 12 cylinders are running again. I swear to God, it has to be the B5. Nothing else would explain it. Nothing.